I know most of us are guilty of making New Year's resolutions each year, and every year passes and they still seem to never be achieved. Every year, I make a new list without fulfilling the goals on my last list. Every year, I make my goals easier so that I don't have to work as hard to fulfill them. Or I put things on my list that I've already done so I can cross it off. I try to make it easier and easier to reach the goal of fulfilling my New Year's resolutions without really having done anything to get there. Why do we not achieve our goals? What holds us back from being successful, achieving our goals, and keeping our word? I believe the answer is lack of commitment. I know when I stay committed to my goals, the sense of accomplishment and gratification far outweighs the blood, sweat, and tears it took to get there. That being said, why do we lack commitment? I believe that it is the fear of failure, of success, and of the hard work that it takes to get to the place where we want to be in our lives. Think about it. What holds you back? Do you fear making the commitment? Or is it the hard work it will take you to get there? Marianne Williamson speaks of this fear. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. Sometimes we are afraid of what being committed will entail. Yes, it can seem difficult. It can sometimes seem like the hardest thing that you will ever do in your life. But those are the things that are worth it. The big things in life that require commitment, marriage, religion, family, and being a good person, all of those things can seem like an impossible task at times. But they bring the most happiness. And I'm sure most of you know that. Some people lose sight of the fact that being committed is what brings the happiness. They try to make an easy route, but in the end that route doesn't pay off. They are left with an uncompleted dream. Let go of that fear. Don't let it hold you back. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Being too scared to do anything will not get you that far in life. Overcoming the fear and taking the initiative to commit will set you free. Paulo Coelho said, "Freedom is not the absence of commitment, but the ability to choose and commit myself to what is best for me." End quote. Freedom comes with commitment when we have a plan, a purpose, and to not allow giving up as an option. In the world of today, many of us want an easy out. We want to know that we can back out if we want to. The power of our word holds little water in the world of today. We as a society have made a fast decline in commitment and devotion. In the U.S., the rates of divorce in a first marriage is at 60%. People are being laid off and let go from their jobs because they lack responsibility. Religion has become a fad. If we aren't happy with our situation, we are told to leave it. The thought of working it to fix it is almost a forgotten notion. We've become a lazy generation. We lack drive, integrity, and hard work. With the ability to do so much with just a touch of a screen, we are starting to lose the important characteristic of working for what we have. We don't have to commit to get something anymore. We are given daily freebies, ones that a few decades ago people had to give it their all to get. On top of that, we are plagued with unbelievers and negative people. Others who are too afraid to reach their goals and bring the ones that are trying to reach their goals down. Elder Marvin J. Ashen said in a General Conference address, quote, "Our enemies are becoming more hostile with each passing week. They seem intent of not only deceiving the uncommitted among us, but on leading astray even the elect. They delight in discovering and sharing human flaws and frailties among our leaders, past and present, rather than acknowledging and benefiting from the truths they taught. They go to a tree, and instead of enjoying the fruit thereof, they point out the scars discovered on the tree trunk." End quote. There are always going to be the naysayers, the people who try to sway you away from achieving what you could potentially be your life's greatest accomplishment. Ignore them. Do what you feel is right. Commitment holds power behind it. We never hear about the people that were too scared to commit to a goal. Those people are not praised. The people that are celebrated are the ones who took a chance, committed themselves to making themselves a better person, who stood their ground in the face of adversity. We can each be that person, even if we weren't before. We can change. William Hutchinson Murray once said, quote, "Until one is committed, there is hesitancy, the chance to draw back, always ineffectiveness. Concerning all acts of initiative and creation, there is one elementary truth, that ignorance of which kills countless ideas and splendid plans. That the moment one definitely commits oneself, then providence moves too. All sorts of things occur to help one that would never have otherwise have occurred. A whole stream of events issues from the decision, raising one's favor of all manner of unforeseen incidents and meetings and material assistance, which no man could have dreamed would have come his way." End quote. The blessings will start to pour out when we commit. In being decisive, we are able to change our lives. The course of our life can change if we choose righteous goals and purposes. So, I will encourage you to take the steps. Finally reach that New Year's resolution you never did years ago. You know you have one. Commit yourself to something good, big or small. It doesn't need to be a huge thing to reach a goal. Knowing that you can make the commitment will give you power. Being that type of person to keep your word, to look back on your life and not have a heap of missed opportunities and forgotten dreams. Make your dreams a reality, no matter how hard the struggle or sacrifice. The hard work will pay off. Commitment doesn't weigh you down. It sets you free and enables you to be given the blessings and opportunities you would have never believed existed for you. I will end with a quote by Goethe. "Whatever you do or dream you can do, begin it. Boldness has genius, power, and magic in it. Begin it now."